Welcome to your ultimate pit stop, Piston Pundit, where we break down the numbers, policies, and real-world impacts revving through the automotive and economic landscape. Today, we're taking a pit stop at the intersection of travel and trade, tackling a crisis that's hitting harder than a pothole at 80 miles an hour: America's $100 billion tourism collapse. That's right, 2025 has seen a shocking plunge in international tourism, and the consequences are rippling through communities from coast to coast. Let's get into the key insights and the drivers behind this epic decline. The numbers behind the decline. This year, the U.S. is facing a jaw-dropping shortfall. Foreign travel spending is expected to plummet by $12.5 billion compared to last year. Total spending by international visitors is set to skid below $169 billion, a steep drop from $181 billion in 2024, marking a 22.5% nosedive from the peak revs of 2019. Top markets like Canada, the UK, Germany, and South Korea are downshifting hard. Canadian air travel has decelerated by 20%, with land crossings slamming into a 35% dip. Germany's numbers have tumbled by over 28%, and the UK has lost nearly 15% of its usual crowd. These aren't just minor hiccups. These are major roadblocks for a country that once dominated the international tourism race. The fallout isn't confined to glossy brochures and city tours. It's a direct hit to America's economic engine. In 2024, tourism was a $2.6 trillion contributor, fueling over 20 million jobs. Now, with fewer visitors in the driver's seat, those industries, from hotels and restaurants to rideshare drivers and retail clerks, are feeling the heat. Beyond the dollars and cents, this downturn is denting the U.S.'s global reputation. As travelers detour to countries perceived as more welcoming and accessible, America's once golden glow is getting overshadowed by more inviting destinations. But what's causing these gears to grind? Let's shift our focus to what's happening at the borders. Visa delays and border headaches. So what's jamming up the traffic? Let's talk about those visa delays and border policies that have turned a dream vacation into a bureaucratic nightmare. As of June 2025, visa wait times in some countries are topping a year. A year. With strict interviews and few rescheduling options, it's no wonder potential visitors are slamming the brakes. This bottleneck is worsened by policy leftovers from the Trump administration, like the pause on new student visa interviews and beefed-up social media screenings. These policies aren't just bureaucratic red tape. They're creating a perception that the U.S. is an unwelcoming, unpredictable destination. Adding fuel to the fire are reports of travelers being detained or deported over minor visa errors. Germany and Spain have even updated travel advisories to warn their citizens about the potential snags of a U.S. trip. Personal stories of these run-ins are circulating widely, chilling the travel plans of would-be visitors. The message is clear. If you're looking for a smooth ride, the U.S. might not be your best bet right now. Unless visa processes are streamlined and border experiences are improved, travelers will continue steering towards countries with easier entry lanes and a warmer welcome. Before we dive into the economic fallout, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It's your ticket to stay updated with all things economic, travel, and more, right here at Piston Pundit. With that sorted, let's shift gears and dive into how this crisis is hammering local economies across the country. Local economies feeling the pinch. The ripple effects are hitting local communities hard. Take Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. This border town's hotel bookings have nosedived by over 70% this year. In Flagstaff, Arizona, a 15% decline in foreign visitors has local businesses struggling to stay in the green. Even the biggest cities can't dodge the blow. New York City has slashed its tourism forecast by 800,000 fewer international guests this year, leading to a $4 billion cut in tourism spending. That's not just lost revenue, it's paychecks for hotel workers, restaurant servers, taxi drivers, and so many more. And it doesn't end there. Tourism isn't just about selfies in Times Square. It's a vital revenue stream that helps local governments balance their budgets and fund public services. If these numbers keep slipping, We're talking about budget shortfalls, slashed services, and a long-term hit to America's economic growth. To steer away from this skid, the U.S. needs a tune-up, supporting impacted businesses, investing in marketing and infrastructure, and reworking policies to bring international travelers back. Only then can we hope to see America's tourism engine roaring back to life. But this isn't just a local problem. It's a global game of perception and competition. Let's steer into how America's image is shaping up abroad. Global image and rising competition. In recent years, the United States' image as a warm and accessible destination has taken a hit, swaying travelers' decisions and redirecting their journeys elsewhere. Reports of long visa waits, unpredictable border experiences, and tense political climates have created a sense of the U.S. as an unwelcoming stop for tourists. Countries like Germany and Spain have even updated their travel advisories, urging their citizens to be wary of potential headaches when visiting. Meanwhile, countries such as France, Spain, Mexico, Japan, and Australia are seizing the moment to boost their appeal. They're streamlining visa processes and actively marketing their destinations, offering a sense of welcome and cultural vibrancy. Spain's tourism sector alone is expected to surpass 260 billion euros by the end of 2025, testament to the power of a friendly, hassle-free approach. For the U.S. to get back in the race, it must fix visa delays, create smoother entry experiences, and launch campaigns to rebuild its image as a truly hospitable destination. So how can America reclaim its place in the global tourism race? A roadmap to recovery. Can America rebuild its appeal? The United States faces a challenging road ahead to recover from its $12.5 billion loss in international travel spending projected for 2025. This steep decline, fueled by strict visa policies, trade tensions, and a perception of being unwelcoming, has had far-reaching effects on both the travel industry and the broader economy. Rebuilding America's appeal requires a comprehensive strategy. Streamlining visa and entry processes is key. Eliminating unnecessary barriers and reducing wait times would show a real commitment to welcoming travelers. Marketing efforts, including initiatives like Brand USA, can help spotlight the country's diverse landscapes and cultural richness. But these campaigns will only work if backed by genuine policy changes that show travelers they're truly valued. Strengthening ties with allies like Canada and European nations can also reverse travel advisories and rebuild confidence. Diplomatic engagement, collaborative tourism initiatives, and mutual agreements will be vital. Addressing safety concerns, including gun violence, and ensuring respectful treatment for all visitors are equally critical. These steps, combined with targeted marketing and policy reforms, will be crucial for America to regain its global tourism standing. Verdict: steering the future. The decline in tourism serves as a stark reminder that policy, perception, and real-world experiences are all connected. But with deliberate action and the right partnerships, America's tourism industry can shift back into high gear and recapture its global standing. Before you go, I want to hear your thoughts. Do you believe the U.S. can turn this tourism decline around? Have you faced visa or border challenges that made you think twice about traveling to the U.S.? What do you think would most convince travelers to come back to America's highways and byways? Drop your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear from you. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more vehicle updates and stories from Piston Pundit. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. You can now check out any of the videos on the screen. There's plenty more to explore.